Non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, so let them we sing. Zero holders, all that can we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Woot. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Good to see you, boys. Welcome to the Non-Fungible Idiot Show. Nailed it. How you doing, Joe? How you doing, Henry?
Good, man. Good, dude.
That's what's up. Henry.
That's what's up.
Hey, dude. It's that guy's birthday today.
What? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my little bitch. Happy birthday to you.
Beautiful.
Thanks,
Aw.
Joe. First one to sing me happy birthday today, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
shit.
amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
How old are you now, dude? Or do you want
42.
What?
But I don't look a day past like 46, 47, 53.
Yeah.
You look great,
Something.
man. I wasn't sure if it was 41 or 42. I'm 43, so this is like the couple months a year where
Yeah.
out of the year where like just it seems like we're a
Close.
year apart. Yeah.
Can't wait till I'm in my 40s, dude.
Yeah. Joe, you look really young.
Is Joe like 50?
Yeah.
He's closer to 50 than 40.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? Fuck.
Damn, that's good, man.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
good.
dude. Fuck yeah,
That's
man.
good.
You know what they say.
Weird. Sue is real fucking weird. Dude, it feels so awesome out there. Edge, good morning. GMs, Jeekles, hello. Robert, what's up? Robert says happy birthday, Henry.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday,
You
Robert.
guys have
I mean,
birthdays
thank you,
just a month
Robert.
or two weeks apart. Something like that.
Oh,
Maybe
you know,
even
do a breaking news Henry's birthday. How about that?
Oh, I wish I had. You know what? Do we got a
Good.
happy birthday?
No, we don't.
graphic?
Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news.
Huge.
The great Henry the Grape turns 40 freaking 2 years old today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Henry the Grape.
Let's not downplay this. Let's upplay it. This is a great man, a great entertainer, a great person. It's great for the space, and we're all very lucky and happy to have him in our lives. Henry the Great? No, the Grape, but it might as well be great.
I just want to say in this upcoming year of prosperity, I just want to focus on what can be.
Ooh.
Is that what you want to waste your time on right now? Is like that? God.
No, I think of it. Just what? Yeah.
Unburdened by what has been. There
Love
are
it.
those who
This is your year.
are unable
It's coming.
to see what can
Yeah.
be.
You
You
know,
have 4
here-
years of being
a lot of
unburdened.
people say, I don't have to
What can be
tear
unburdened
other
by
people
what
down
has
to
been.
build myself
Remember
up.
Venn diagrams?
Not our friend Henry. He needs to tear everything down around him to get bigger. So,
Joe,
congratulations, Henry.
Some people find inspiration looking at the clouds, staring at a sunset.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not beneath me to find inspiration from someone that I may not have like a ton of respect for, but might come up with something that like it gets me here.
You know, you had me
Yeah.
at there's not a lot beneath me, or there's not that. What did you say? Like,
I don't even remember.
yeah, you had me at that. Like, you know, yeah, you had me at that. So
Yeah, I was just saying. I think what I said is it's not beneath me to find inspiration.
and you had me at it's not beneath me. Anything that followed that, I'd be like, I agree. So, you know, it's your birthday. Congratulations. Go with it. You know what I mean?
You're gonna
Like,
be nice to me today.
This is on you. Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely, dude.
I
Absolutely.
doubt that. I doubt that's actually going to happen. But for real, man, happy birthday. I love you.
Yeah,
You're
thanks,
fucking awesome. Hope the day's been awesome. I hope the Bills win tonight. I hope.
Yeah, me too.
What else would be great for your birthday? I hope your bags are looking fat today, and they have been all weekend leading up to your birthday.
You know what? You wake up to Gizmo at whatever 24 sats or whatever it was, 25 sats. Like it's good. It's nice to like trudge through the space and like honestly, man, like this show keeps me in tap. To the market, to like there's just some stuff that like without you guys I wouldn't be in tune to. So it's just it's a breath of fresh air. So
Love it.
Agreed, dude. I was just telling Hudah before the show. I was like, my computer's back, my wallets are back. I'm ready to fucking quick finger some shit.
Can you believe? Picture it, like Joe back trading with us. Like I'm like totally serious. If Joe comes back to the trenches with us and we get to like the good old days again, I feel like that's coming. I feel
I'm
like it might
ready.
be here.
Oh, Joe. Let me just give you an idea of what like a kind of like a tight group we are, right? Because the reality is I have to credit a lot of the wins I've had lately, whether it's like, and I'm even talking like small and big, whether it's like Key Dog or Goat or Moodang or Gizmo, to like what we talk about. But on Saturday, the win that I got was because Hudah was unselfish enough to pass on. Now, I don't know if you were passing on what Mr. C had passed on in Idiots, but, or if, so like Mr. C in Idiots, I was working, passed on that there was a raffle in the X copy Discord for Cope Solana. And like, honestly, if you look at the raffles, like who did you have access to like Rooftop in there? Like all the normal raffle channels? No, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, my bad, guys. No, I bet not, because I went to look at the winners. Like maybe I won and people just didn't notice. I didn't see any other channels except for the one I entered. So I don't see all the raffles.
So like the odds in the Rooftop, which I don't even know why I have access there, but the odds in there are, I think there were 60 people entered for 10 spots. Might have even been 70 in the end. But like, it's unselfish when you're like, hey, there's a raffle going on, and I know me telling you and you entering just makes my chances less. But I won that raffle. Not gonna lie, when I say I needed that raffle, I don't mean like, oh, I needed it because I needed to pay my bills, but like I needed like that feel. We all love X copy. That's like not a, oh my gosh, I won. And it's funny because like I know what number I got, number 155, and I saw like immediately whoever minted 156, which was a raffle winner, floored it. Fine.
Shit.
Yeah, like fine, right? Like no problem. It's yours. Do what you want. X knows that. But like I was like, man, that felt good. Like it felt good. And it wouldn't have been, I was working, man. If you hadn't have messaged me to let me know that, I wouldn't have got it. So Joe, I got to mint X copy this weekend. That felt good.
That's so great, dude. I'm really happy for you. I'm glad that you felt a certain thing that you needed, and it was close to your birthday, so you definitely deserved it. So good job.
It felt like, like what gave us access to that is our old time in like X copy stuff, and like it just felt like it wasn't even about like to me, X copies are grails that like you just want to stuff away, right?
Sure.
And I don't know, it just felt like good to know, like, oh, cool, like I got it, obviously because Hudah messaged me, but like I got it because like we took a bet early in X copy. So anyway, that was a nice little win. I thought you might, when I say you might like that, I realize me getting X copy isn't awesome for you, but
yeah. I mean, honestly, at this point, it almost seems like bragging and like rubbing it in my face. And but I've decided to be nice to you today, so I'm like, that's great, dude. I even said like, it's close to your birthday. That's amazing. But at some point, I was wondering if you would be like, on this show, we split everything 33.3%. So we're gonna sell it, and we're all gonna get a piece of it. That's like in my head, like the fantasy of like NFTs or like that. But the more you talk, you deserve all the goodness today. So congratulations. Don't worry about my feelings on anything. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it weird that part of it feels stupid to not sell? That you're just like, oh, it's a win and it's X copy, versus like, no, to me it's a grail because it's X copy and I want to stuff it away.
It's on shape, so I think it's not the same kind of grail, but also it's like his stuff doesn't depreciate really, other than in a bear market. But we're heading into a bull. I only think that thing goes up.
Yeah, I mean,
A great point. It being on shape is a great point.
anyone else, I would say like you should sell it. But I think the X copy is like a special breed that you don't, and it seems like it's a one of one ish type thing.
Small collection, 250. They're all generative one of ones within the collection.
Yeah, keep that thing, dude. Keep it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, stop talking about me. I got my flowers.
Well, here's what's cool. Okay, so you got that win, and you got it because of the tip off. Like Mr. C dropped the info. We had another big win in our community here. It was on was it Friday? Was this Friday from the afternoon show when we got Gizmo? I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So Edge in Discord drops Gizmo. He's like, "Hey, this thing's etched. It's minting right now," and none of us minted it, including Edge. Sorry, bro. And then that was fucked up. I'm sorry, man. And then on the live show though, Choina comes in and he says the same thing. So during the live show, we go look at it. And like we look at it instantly, it's like, oh fuck, stop what we're doing and go buy this thing. And we did. We literally stopped the show and we just started buying it live. Henry's pricing out cheaper to buy, like mint it, or cheaper to go buy secondary. We went to secondary. It mints out and it's cooking. It's like a, more than a 10x.
It's a 20x from where we bought it, and we got in at 1.2 sats.
Yeah. So
That's great, guys.
kind of together because we share, and that's the community. Everybody here is sharing their info. It's that strategy works. That way of maneuvering the space works. We're winning. We're eating. We'll keep doing it. We got a really fun cycle coming up.
And let me just say
Glad
this.
you're back, Joe.
Let me just say this. Well, I didn't obviously, I missed Friday's show. I deserve to be. It does seem as if I'm getting shit on a lot today, indirectly. Totally
Nobody
fine.
shit on you.
Indirect.
I will if you read that as being shit on. I'll then shit on you just to make it real.
Indirectly, not directly.
Well, it'll be direct now.
Right. Well, there's no need to be. That's fine. I'm totally fine because it is my fault. What I think it's a good opportunity to say. There's a lot of wins. We're sharing all that stuff. We're saying, do your own research. This is not financial advice. This is nothing other than when you're exposed to Web3 during good times, it can only benefit you. It's like hanging around with like lucky people. Eventually you're going to get lucky too. Yeah. So I think that's important to say. We're not saying like do what we do by any means. We're saying we're talking about this stuff and we're excited by the wins and losses and blah, 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 blah. And right now we've done some good things, which is great because it's part of like, it was part of the show. But I think it's important to not say like, hey, it's amazing because it's like it is part of the show to a certain degree, but we don't want to make it seem.
Wait. No, stop that.
Okay,
these are grown-ups, right? If you are tuning in at 4:30 Eastern time or whatever time it is by you, and you're getting financial advice from us, you're nuts. But I don't think we need to like turn people off to the many delicious calls we have here.
You know, it's fun.
You know how I always word it? Because I don't like the feeling, even though I always say NFA, and I always am really clear. I'm like this. All I'm doing is telling you what I'm doing. That's it. I'm not
right.
But no matter what, it doesn't feel good when somebody gets wrecked and it's like something you were talking about. It doesn't feel good, even if you know it's not your fault. But that part.
You know what's funny though, guys? Like since the moment we stepped into this space, all we've ever heard is like. Not financial advice, but I don't even know really why you can't say that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know really if it is something wrong to do.
No, it is. That's definitely a threshold, isn't it?
Okay, but let me ask you this. Do you think in all the regulatory nonsense that's going on that the thing they're pegging people on is whether or not they said NFA DYOR?
I don't know.
Haven't heard that one come across the press yet.
It's a good point. Should we start saying this is financial advice?
They were pumping things and they weren't giving the correct disclosures of not financial advice. Like, what?
All right, well, then
it's kind of funny.
Going forward, this is financial advice.
I don't know why I say
that should be the name of the show.
That
should be the name of the show.
Oh, I love that.
This is financial advice.
There you go. But I say it sometimes not even knowing why. And you know what I mean? Like I just say it sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it's programmed.
I'm with you. Further on, Sup Henry, and he says, are we back? Brother, we are unfathomably back. We are absolutely fucking back to the point where, hey, look, I think we said we're back before most people out there. But Henry this weekend said something that's how you know we're back. Do you remember what you said, like specifically? Because I don't know if it stood out to you.
When I texted you or when we were, I think it was after the X copy stuff some hours later. And I think let me read it.
Yeah.
Did I send it in Discord?
I think it was.
It's
Discord.
not that profound.
No.
But it was something. I'll just wait. Pulling it up. I said.
Here's what it is. Brace yourselves.
I said.
By the way, smash the like. Drop some comments. Put a little love on it. I remember it. Do you want me to just say it?
Yeah. I'm looking at the GIF you posted of "It'll get better on its own." The guy's leg.
Who's the football player, by the way, that broke his leg over the weekend?
Aiden Hutchinson.
You guys saw the Aiden Hutchinson leg injury?
I was watching the game. The funny thing is, Joey, you didn't see it?
I did. I purposely didn't see it.
Oh, so I'm watching the game. Now, I watched the game with Nikki when Dak Prescott broke his leg. It's a gruesome injury when Dak broke his leg. So Aiden Hutchinson just looked like he went down, and I thought it was his hand because that's like he's taking off his glove. And then I'm like, got to go to X. And, dude, gruesome shin injury. Like,
waving in the wind.
Tibia? Is that the lower part there?
Yeah, it is. There's fibia and tibia.
Gruesome, dude. Like, just like he's going so hard into taking Prescott down, and literally his shin runs into the shin of one of the other one of the linemen and just snaps.
Fucking
like
brutal.
Flaps around his leg.
I manifested that somehow. Because I had messaged Henry's telling me his knee was really hurt and he's going to the doctor this week, and he's like, I hope it just gets better on its own. So I sent him a little video of a guy who's like the same thing, like breaks right there and is like flappy. Yeah, I'm just like it'll get better on its own, bro. Don't worry. And then the dude broke his leg exactly like that. Not same guy, whatever. Anyway, your comment was, I think, was just like you've got the tingles, like the tingles, like we're back, right? Like there was like that exciting vibe. It's just the feel. It's a different kind of feel and energy. If somebody else said it on X today too, it's the mindset of you're up big fucking time, like you're really up, and you don't want to sell because you think it's going to go higher. Henry, people are like, actually, funny enough, you put the rec drink up there. I think it was OSF or somebody like that said it, and I'm like, that's why I'm saying ordinals, those specific collections, 2 to 5 Bitcoin floor, because even if it's expensive, you still think there's more. And you're sure of it. That's what's
I'm starting to feel the neurotic tingles because when your head's on a swivel and you're just thinking like, man, I don't know, like I got to be looking here. It's one thing in the bear where you're just like waiting for the one thing, Taproot Witches. Like you're waiting for the one thing. It's different when you're like, oh, I could be looking here. I could be looking here. It could be this chain, that chain. And that's it's like watching your seeds start to sprout, and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's not just like here and here, it's like the whole field. And pretty soon, if we play it right, there could be a whole crop to harvest.
Yeah. I'm really excited. Actually, most of today I want to talk about the Memecoin SUPERCYCLE. It's here, it started, and the fact that all these opportunities that are coming, it's awesome. Also, it's really interesting seeing the whole community wake up to this idea, the Murad thesis, this $100 million market cap token, the fact that there will be dozens of meme coins that are to be over $1 billion market cap. Everybody would have shit on that idea 2 weeks ago. Everybody would have. They would have. Everybody was saying we're not going to see another $1 billion market cap coin again. We're not. Spread too thin. Murad comes out there, gets everybody fired up, gives some really, really good reasons why we can get there, how we'll get there, what it means for the space. That it actually means the space is maturing, and all of a sudden everyone, like, they realized, they're like, he might not be wrong. And I'm with him. I don't think the guy's wrong. Let's hit the market. Let's get to that stuff because the meme coin shit's exciting. But yeah, we're back. We started the day at about 65K. We touched 66K for Bitcoin. Officially October. Bitcoin is officially higher than it was on October 1st, 63 something. So officially October as of now. We got to maintain. ETH 2600. Solana broke 150 yesterday, so up at 155. Crypto looking great. I'm not going to pull up meme coins here, but just assume. Actually, the weekend was so great. A lot of meme coins are down today. They've pulled back a little bit. Everything's still up. Just up. Man, we got into GOAT last week. GOAT is probably the hottest token right now, too. Again, just stuff we're getting in early here. We put GOAT out there at a $7 million market cap. It touched 150 today. So you're looking at a 20x there. Pretty fucking fantastic stuff. We're in a good info stream. We're kind of around the right people and getting early stuff. Expect a lot more of that this cycle. I certainly feel like I feel like everybody has got their own little corners, and I think everybody's in a really good spot. I think we got a lot covered here, so excited for that. Joe, did you see GOAT?
No. Yes, I did. I also would like to see Henry planting a seed. In my mind, when he said that he planted a seed, I envisioned
You went sexual.
I did. I went you with overalls, no shirt on, with one seed and a little bit of a cup of water, walking out into a field and digging a hole and planting the seed. I don't know why. I just did, and I just wanted to share that with you. But yeah, I remember GOAT. God, this whole show is just me feeling bad about stuff. I will say, I said I was waiting for it to be abundantly clear that we're back with a lot of these meme coins. I will say it feels like we're back, but it doesn't. I'm always cynical about stuff, the Murad and all that sort of stuff. Like, yes, but guess what? It's all still going to zero at some point. So relax. But it does feel like we're back. So fucking strap on your dicks, your poontangs, your titties, all that sort of stuff, and let's get going. Let's meet in fucking Valhalla. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, quick question for you two, and just like a quick comment on it. Okay, if we're back, what part of the cycle are we? Compare it to 2020 all the way up to 2022. Where are we at in the cycle? What's the moment?
2020 to 2022. I'm going to say that we, to a certain degree, bypass the summer of 21. I feel like we're gonna get like a January 22 type run.
Well, where are we right now? Like this moment right now, where are we at comparing it to that time?
January 22.
We're at January 22.
I think so.
Wow.
To me.
Can't
wow.
talk.
Okay. Joe?
My memory doesn't work.
No. Dude, wrong timeline. Sorry. I'm in the wrong year. January 23.
Okay. 23?
Yeah, it's even
That's
worse.
actually crazier. That's worse.
Yeah.
That was when we were dying.
Well, if you remember, Meme came out, like Memecoin Captains, that launched a bull that, when I say a bull, like we got, I feel like 6 to 8 weeks of like decent action.
Oh, fuck. But okay, but that means then that means we die just a few months after, like die. You think we got a couple weeks?
I agree with Henry.
I think when it happens, listen, I hope I'm completely wrong. I feel like the cycle is going to be really compact within NFTs. Maybe not meme coins as much. Maybe those will still flutter, but I feel like the run we get with NFTs, even the run we get with meme coins, I feel like it's 6-8 weeks, maybe 10. It's hard for me to picture months of running up because I feel like so much of that time was people were flush with money. They were getting Biden bucks and Trump bucks. And there was just this wild speculation on what this is, where now it's like, no, take your profits.
Yeah.
Take your profits.
Joe, yeah. Where do you think we're at, Joe?
I don't know. My brain doesn't think in that memory cycle. I will say this. I feel as if we are in a different time right now, as much as I think is history, where we are kind of like at history's whim as far as these things go. So it's already been pre-written or it's already happened and we're kind of in that sort of thing. I would just say that, like, I don't see major catalyst as far as like why this bull cycle will maintain long term. Now, I'm not saying it couldn't. I know that I don't know what the Chinese stimulus is happening. I don't know if I could see like if the president becomes like whatever happens with the presidency, like if Bitcoin just starts fucking going ham right at that news, like if there could be some sort of snowball effect for long-term sort of stuff, that could happen. But I don't necessarily see it. So I do think that this is probably a little bit some more of what we're used to, what Henry was saying, like that there's some good stuff going on right now, but I don't see it maintaining long term. So we'll see what happens. That's kind of
Hudah, because I always obviously value your take. Where are we, according to you?
Fuck, I hope, and I kind of think we're more like summer 21. Like,
oh boy,
we got the energy. Things felt good. Yeah, no, exactly. Things felt really good. We were sure there was more coming. I replied to a whale.swoosh or Mocha, whatever his name is. He was asking similar. It's where I was thinking is from. The moment where like Mike Tyson changed his PFP, to
Oh, yeah.
full cat, and then things really, really ramped up. I feel like we're right there. I don't know if we're in the August ramp up, like where things got crazy hot. I don't know if that's what's just happened here, or if that's what's still to come. But I still think all of 2022 is still coming, and I think that is Bitcoin hitting an all-time high and staying up at those levels for a bit, a few months, and a cycle from the majors to meme coins, and I still think it's going to cycle to art, and I then think it cycles to PFP. I think we've got an NFT cycle here too, so I do think this is longer. I picture a few months next year, more than a few months of like really, really good times, and then after that we'll see. But
I hope you are right, and I'll say this: no matter what the period of time is, if you aren't walking away in the profit, you're not paying attention and you're not doing it right. Like there's a game. It's literally like there's a game. We all know there's a game. There's a correct way to play football, basketball, soccer, hockey. And if you watch somebody out there who is kicking a basketball into a hoop, you'd be thinking like, you haven't watched this or you haven't played this. You don't have to be NBA level. You can go play a pickup game and still play the game. You don't have to have like some huge stack. The reality is you can put, I initially had put 0.25 soul into GOAT. That 0.25 became 2.5 soul. You're talking like $300. You can keep making incrementally 2-3x's. When I say easily, I just mean like if you're in tune, if you're putting your time in, and then eventually have a stack that could potentially make a difference. I'm not saying it has to be life-changing generational wealth. You can use this cycle to just get you a nice stack, and wait for the next cycle to play it harder. But like there's a way to do this.
yeah, please take profits. If you don't do really well this cycle, if you don't finish up, you need to just walk away and be done. You need to just say,
I kind of
this is
agree
not
with
for
it.
me.
If you've been here for a little
This
bit,
is going to be easier than last time.
We started the show with Henry knocking everyone else down to make himself feel better. We're continuing on this theme of like, if you're not making money, you're an asshole right now.
no, how was I knocking people down at the beginning?
Joe took it real personal for some reason that you want an X copy.
Oh, X.
No. It was the. I think it was the happy birthday knocking on Kamala just during your birthday celebration. You're like, whatever it was. But
I'm sad that you read it that way because it wasn't that. But that's fine.
No. What? I'm joking. It's
no, I know.
It's Jesus Christ, relax. But yeah,
Joe's back, and we're here to make money.
There we go.
Dude, we'll see what happens because I've been stagnant and watching you guys slowly kind of stack some coins was like, okay, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, and not only that, I had to cash out some crypto this week, so it's been brutal to watch that sort of happening.
We'll make that back. We will make that back.
Joe, you have a Phantom wallet?
I have a Phantom wallet, and it's
cool.
Question: if Joe starts asking questions about what platform do I use, what wallet, where do I go for this, do we direct him back to the videos where we were talking about it? Does Joe get punished for not participating?
No, I'm assuming that I can use, because listening to you guys talk about certain things, I was like, oh, these guys are fucking noobs. But I use Photon for my buying and selling. Phantom wallet I've used multiple like dexes to check out the prices. So unless something weird happened and I'm not plugged in, I should be okay. So it's not as if I'm a fucking idiot. I have been doing this, so
you're not totally living under a rock.
Yeah, quite frankly, do you guys use Photon? I mean, what do you guys?
Yeah, I do. Hudah uses a Telegram bot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Photon the exchange.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely use it. I've moved kind of to Jupiter and the Telegram.
Jupiter sucks. Jupiter's like it's slower. You don't get your transactions done as fast as far as my experience. But yeah.
Well, truth is, all of my trading has been it's only on Jupiter if I have to for some reason. All of my trading has been in Telegram, and it's so fucking fast and easy. I love it. And it's worked really, really well. And I still am scared that is compromised at some point. So I need to do what I said I was going to do, get in the habit of transferring shit out of there kind of quickly. This was just Murad's list of his price predictions, top meme coins price predictions here. I don't think we even need to go over it because nothing's changed. But SPX there at the top, 100 billion market cap is his prediction, and he's got his thesis for each of these two. And I like they're all fun, and they're actually like as crazy as it is to say this meme coin's going to hit $100 billion market cap. Given how things are looking, none of it sounds like insane. It's fucking crazy, but also that's kind of what this space is fucking crazy. But SPX did break top 100 cryptos here over the weekend. What was it? $820 million market cap. Pretty fucking impressive. This feels, I think SPX 6900 kind of feels more memeable and maybe has broader appeal than WIF does, which I think it to me, it feels a lot different than that. It does. So I don't know. I think that
what's memeable about it?
The idea that you're going to flip the stock market, that normies who want to get in can kind of get in that little punk rock vibe, be like, that's right, fuck TradFi, kind of, you know what I mean? That whole vibe. We're going to flip the stock market. It's just that, and I think it's so relatable to people like, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, did World Liberty Financial kick off
next week? I think
tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
I actually started this morning show an hour early to do their spaces live. So we were listening to that. It sounds ridiculous.
What is it? Can you explain what it is?
Hard to, because they didn't even say what it is exactly. Like, it's insane that the token sales tomorrow, and there's almost no details. What we do know is it's a governance token.
It's a lockup period of 12 months, no transfer of coins.
Yeah, there's that. But that all we know about it is there will be a stable coin in the ecosystem. They didn't really announce what it is. I don't think the World Liberty token is the stable coin. All they said is governance token. You're going to get to vote on what we do and who we partner with and the rules. And it's like, dude, those don't work. People hate that. We've now had years of experience to know that doesn't work.
Don't care.
Everything about it sounded so ridiculous. I like that they call their white paper their gold paper. Everything about it's ridiculous. I listened to that and was frustrated. It ended with me being frustrated. It just was nothing sounded good. Nothing sounded good.
Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, do it if you want. We're fucking buying shit that's ridiculous anyway. Like, might as well just get more ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, everything about it seemed...
Yeah, but I think you got to be an accredited investor to buy it, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who's even going to have the chance to buy it, too. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know but we'll see tomorrow morning. It's right around 9 a.m. Eastern time the sale happens. So we'll see tomorrow and what kind of...
when no one buys it because they're not accredited investor, maybe they'll be
yeah, dude.
But it's kind of like when we see people do their own mints and they're like, we're going to do it we're only going to have our people that are own the NFT do it for the first 2 days, and then we're going to open it to and then next thing you know, they're giving them away for free and oh no, and that whole thing is going to happen.
But
they
if
said
you
they had,
are
over
overseas,
100,000.
Yeah, but maybe it's 100,000 people we could give a shit about.
Yeah, that's true.
Bots. Trump bots.
Yeah. Well, you got a KYC. You got to do your license and stuff.
True.
But they said they had over 100,000 people sign up for the whitelist. I don't know if that's everybody passed, but I would assume not.
All right.
It's a lot. So this is what's really caught my attention over the past couple days. Again, people that I'm sure were not on board with that idea of these huge market cap tokens, meme coins. But again, they changed their minds have been changed because they have some reasons. It's been explained to them how it happens. Again,
you've mentioned reasons a couple times in the past 10 minutes. What are the reasons that what are one or two major reasons why the meme coins seem like a reasonable deposit for your savings?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say they're a reasonable deposit for savings or a reasonable investment. It's reasonable to project these ridiculous market caps because of this. What we're looking at here. This is peak of last cycle, the combined market cap of Ripple, Cardano, and Polkadot, their tokens, 204 billion between those three tokens. And what's changed here is just like we laugh at governance tokens now, where they don't work, nobody's going to invest in it, they don't hold value. People are realizing Ripple probably overvalued. ADA probably overvalued, DOT probably overvalued, and that was the Murad thesis. All those utility tokens, everyone gets wrecked on those. This time is different. People aren't going to play the speculative game on those. They're going to take that same money they would have done on those in the past, and they've seen the returns you get on meme coins. So this time, the speculative part of crypto mostly flows. Not even mostly, but just a lot more just goes directly to meme coins here. And he's talking a lot about VC money, them looking at it that way too. They also get wrecked with their token lockup periods, and for them it might be straight up meme coins now. And I like this point. Again, if you just look at those three tokens, their market cap, you could split that across 20 different meme coins, and each of them would have a $10 billion market cap.
Can I add something to this that doesn't make sense to me? Because if we're playing,
please do.
Yeah, if you're playing alts or low cap majors, like the reality is you are investing in this is going to sound bad, but like you're investing in infrastructure, right?
Yes.
You're investing in a blockchain that's collecting revenue from traffic that's using the blockchain. That's a really, really different mindset than I'm buying a shitcoin.
Right.
Like for even for a VC, because like shitcoins run so fast and they're like
Yeah.
there's nothing behind it. Zero.
Why did that sound bad, Henry? I don't understand.
No,
why.
I like I'm not trying to FUD the idea because I think shitters and meme coins are like they're fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like the minute we start taking them serious and we're like, it's going to be $100 billion token because like VCs are going to be investing in them. How does a VC justify
right
going hard? Yeah.
You're explaining exactly why they will do it with meme coins and not those anymore, for the exact reason that they have had what was the word you were using? They had revenue. The fact that we were basing a lot of these prices on the tech and the revenue, and they're a business. It's a real business in a way, and it's a real product. They were all overvalued. Like Ripple was not $100 billion company. That's the point. Is
we get that? But Hudah, it's kind of like saying, hey man, this hat that's made of gold is worth millions of dollars and it's overvalued. So now people are going to start buying my shitty hat that's worth nothing. Like that's what we're saying about these businesses. Hey, these businesses are overvalued. Why don't we take a look at these shitters that have nothing to do with anything except they have a cool name and people on Twitter, about 3,000 of them, make memes about them. Like,
yes.
I'm just saying that's
because they were gambling on the gold hat anyways. They were just gambling on it too. The valuation did not make sense.
You can point to valuations on a blockchain if it's creating revenue, right? Meaning that like you can, and I'm assuming there's statistics of like, okay, Henry, let me take a look at WIF. Can you show me the profitability in the first whatever amount and then the timing in which it went down? Like the timings of all of them are going to be like, oh, they all go to fucking shit after a month. They drop 95% and there's nothing to show for it. Like that's what I'm worried about in a lot of this sort of stuff.
Man, the manipulation that would happen, like you see how like VCs went from backing projects, like IP. That was kind of like their first foray, right? Like they came into Web3 and they thought that they were going to push IP, whether it was games or whatever. I
feel like it wasn't IP first because that's what they moved to next. I don't know.
You're right. No, you're right. Doodles was kind of like the big one that put VCs on the map, right? They raised on a 700 million plus valuation. I think $54 million.
You don't think Yuga?
I think Doodles was before Yuga.
Okay.
I think
the raise.
Wasn't Doodles raised before Yuga? I feel like Doodles was like October of 21. They were the big one before Yuga. But you're right, Joe. It was like they were investing in NFT projects. We didn't know why, but like we're like, man, if they're investing, they see the potential of what can happen, the utility, and then they moved. Then they moved from that to IP, and even us, like in Kongs, when we talk to VCs, it's like, yeah, you got to have IP. By the time we pitched IP, they were like, yeah, IP, nah. Flywheel, you need a flywheel. You need to be able to show like how you're going to generate more revenue, fidgetals, blah, blah, blah. Then they really started moving into projects that like had gaming tokens. That was a big thing. It was all about like, we don't care what you're doing as long as there's a token. As long as there's a token and we can get behind the token, and then we're going to promote it, and there's going to be all these different rounds that you can get into. We're going to be early, and you're going to start selling these tokens to communities at higher valuations. And now it seems like, because I know that it's true that VCs are investing in meme coins. We've seen tweets about it, but it's like now, like, no, that's not cool, because I think they do have their lockup periods. I think a lot of these, their unlock at TGE, maybe if they're lucky, it covers their investment, but they're probably not making anything on these. So like, I could see how a very liquid market like meme coins could be good for them, but I feel like it's going to be like mass manipulation. Like,
Yes. That's it. It is, and that's part of what's going to drive these prices too. It is the VCs coming in and doing their dirty ass little game into these precious little meme coins, and all kinds of fuckery. And with that fuckery comes ridiculous prices. Ridiculous.
I could see that. The hard part for me to connect there is like a lot of these VCs, if they're, you know, small angel investors, or like, you know, there's different tiers to them. You know, everybody's not an A16Z. Everybody's not a lead. So like you've got these small places that might write like a $250,000 ticket versus like an A16Z that can lead and they can stroke a check for millions. But I'm like, how do they go back and justify to their investors? Like, well, guys, here's the 4 we're looking at. We got Mudang. It's a hippo. Super cute. And then we got like Goat. We got SPX 9000, and we've got Key Dog. Which one you guys want to go? Like, it's hard for me to picture that people are going to be like, well, who's staying up 24 hours watching this thing?
What if they're the ones launching them?
Oh.
And they're drumming up the hype, and they're paying the influencers to pump it, and they're following the blueprint that's out now, and they're like, hey, we got to be quiet and calm and play this a 6-month game. It's a big old roadmap, and you got to be quiet. You got to make it feel organic, and we're going to pump it, and it's very calculated.
It's like the Nero people. Like
yes, but even slower, because look at what Murad's doing and say, we got to do that. We need to be slow, steady grind over 6 months, 12 months, whatever, and just play it cool. Just play it cool. We're here for the culture. We're just here. We fucking love it. We're a cult.
It makes sense. They want to make money. This is an area you can make money. They come with big bags. It makes, like, a lot of it makes sense. I worry about like.
So I think the interesting thing that you did, Henry, was you brought us back to what NFT was about and like what happened in that evolution. The thing that really was abundantly clear, especially working within that sort of system, was VCs are dumb enough to just get swept up into the FOMO of what's going on without actually knowing anything. Meaning that they might not even look at the statistics. They might not know what they're buying. They're just like, people are making money. We need in. Let's hire someone that knows stuff and then just drop money into that. And so, but with NFTs, at least there were quote unquote like staples of like, oh, if you sell it, you get royalties, so money's coming back to you, and with the FOMO, with the coins, there's a little bit more of like, what are we doing? Like, what are we getting? What's happening here? Nothing. Like, it's just all fucking scams. Oh, okay.
What if we were to tell you absolutely nothing, but
at least we're being honest.
Yeah.
In the bull run, we all get a little bit fucking crazy, right? We all just start thinking everyone's fucking VCs are all about it, and people are fucking just buying shit and don't give a fuck. Like, all reasonable things go out the fucking window, and we're just like, we're buying shit, baby. VCs are jumping in, celebrities are jumping in, everyone's jumping in, and like, I'm just saying, like, fucking relax. Like, if you look at all the NFT projects that these VCs jumped into, 99% of them are at fucking zero, and they've took a drumming as far as the reputations. You think they're not going to start asking about this stuff? They might not, but I'm just saying they will.
They will, and they should be, and all that. And at the same time, it's like they were here last cycle where the exact same thing happened. They were shilled. The products that didn't really do anything. They again, at least were products. They at least were kind of tangible, but way overvalued, and in the end didn't matter. And they got wrecked. I would assume VCs got pretty well wrecked through token offerings, pre-sales, all that stuff. They did want in. They did want into the token game, the speculative game. They wanted it, and it just didn't play out that way. They
didn't want vesting periods.
Right? Yeah.
That's what wrecked them. The cycle moves too fast that by the time you're unlocks whatever it is, linear unlocks, you're like, yeah, we're making pennies here. But the thing is, all they need is like one good win. What was the really big win? Portal was a massive win for a lot of VCs. That was a big win. I don't know what's going on with Portal these days, but
it's like nothing.
Is Portal?
I'll pull it up, but I think all I've heard is what the fuck is Portal doing? All that hype and nothing.
It's interesting because like if VCs are talking about it, guys, the only things that are making money are things that make no fucking sense. So like the point of like getting into anything that's interesting, you're right, Hudah, like revenue and all that sort of stuff doesn't make that much sense. But like fucking hippo that's cute makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a weird dynamic.
I think Adzi and Enzo told me earlier that Murad was put meme, the meme coin from Meme Land, as like utter trash.
Yes, yeah, he did.
Yeah, why was he taking shots at him?
It's I think anybody who forces a meme, anybody who forces that we are a culture thing, like this space is all about memes. We'll have a meme called meme.
Right.
The end, even though it's got some utility, and it just when it's so manufactured, it's the same reason. I don't know if he loves dog because dog is similar. It's like we're making a meme coin to be the biggest meme coin because we're just a dog and it's cute. It's not like it's so different from SPX, but SPX has a great meme and they've got a great fucking idea to get behind.
It's like you can't force the meme.
You can't force it. When you do, it shows you're kind of out of touch. It means you don't understand how memes resonate and how you actually grow a culture through a meme or with a meme. Yeah, he does not like Meme Land. By the way, here's Portal. I don't remember how high the market cap got. I want to say 300 mil, maybe more. It's 60 mil right now, which nothing compared to the meme coins.
Yeah, actually, when you look at that whole like infrastructure, et cetera, and it's like,
why would a VC want to do that again when it's like, okay, so wait, I could have just bought the Hippo coin.
Yeah,
at $1 million market cap.
Yeah, we could just run this up in 2 weeks or less and be out.
Here's Portal.
That's the chart. Yeah,
that's the 1 day time period. That why do that when you could do the same thing? Just this was a gamble for them. Let's just gamble on the thing that we don't know.
Liquidity shit on that too.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
What is liquidity on? Wow, yeah,
$500,000. Yeah, garbage. It was garbage before. I don't mean, and I'm not a knock on them. It's just this space kind of is mostly garbage. Even if the products are real again, and the potential's still there, I still think we're a cycle away from those same kind of products working. Like NFTs and the digital wearables and all that, the metaverse, all that I think still works and comes back and we get the super cycle, but I think we're a cycle early. Like those actually, we're not ready for that stuff yet.
How funny will it be when things do cycle back to NFTs? Because it'll happen. Like that much will happen.
Has to. Yeah. Dude, just so freaking fun. What else? So Gizmo this weekend. Oh, anyway, maybe to wrap that part up, or if people have more thoughts. But again, just a great weekend for that stuff. And you know what? All your points super valid as far as you're not convinced it'll happen. I think that's something people have to really understand too. It's just that there's a chance, and people can at least see how that scenario plays out. Again, the 20 tokens at $1 billion market cap, the probably 10 at a 10 billion, a couple of them at 100. That's how the scenario plays out. Is those VCs who did gamble before, they're just going to gamble on a different kind of token this time around. So
it's amazing how much money is involved with crypto, regardless of if it's NFTs, meme coins. Like, it fascinates me how the market caps on these can be this high. It's amazing.
A lot of money out there, man. Really, like for real, a lot of money out there, and people are people are so rich. There's so much money to go around that they're just happy to blow it on this stuff.
Also, it's just like a little fraction of like what you see in, I say casinos. Like you have entire cities that are built on just the concept of gambling, and they have all this infrastructure they got to pay for, and employees and massive outfits. This is like, no, dude, this is just all it's all condensed into your laptop, and you don't have to build a whole hell of a lot of anything.
Dude, I'm going to try to find the tweet. This is also, it's really good. I'm going to find this video. Murad also said the meme coins doing what they're doing now. And again, the change that's happened here in the space, it is a sign that we've evolved and actually grown. And it's a really, really good, probably minute and a half of him talking about it. I'm going to pull that up here because it's excellent. Like, it is actually something we should be proud of. Want to point out, Sproto Gremlins are very close to flipping Milady.
4 ETH, right?
Yeah, wild,
crazy,
and
crazy.
It'll happen. I think Project Aeon flips. I think the Murad thing's happening. All right, let me pull up runes if you guys want to riff on that while I look for the Murad video here. It is really great. There's Gizmo at 15, 16 mil. It's looking good.
I just want to say, Murad, I'm still not convinced on. It seems like you guys are just like all aboard. I'm still not convinced, to be honest.
No. I'm with you, Joe. Like I believe it can happen. I'm not saying, and I don't even think he thinks like, oh, this is what's happening versus like, here's a case that can be made that this can happen. And I kind of feel like there's almost nothing that you could tell me in crypto that I'd be like, there's no way that can happen, because in 21 we saw such crazy stuff happening multiple projects, you know, with JPEG selling for well over $100,000, like that would have seemed crazy 4 years ago.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah. I just meant like floor prices.
Yeah.
All right, I found the clip. It's 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Look at this fucking guy.
You ever seen the YouTube videos of, like, I think he's a Satanist guy that like debates like Christians and other like Muslims, and he knows like the Bible and the Quran. He's a way older version of this guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I can picture it, but then also I don't know. I'll see if I can pull it up.
Is he old school as shit? This guy? Did he look like Murad back in like the 90s or 80s almost?
Yeah, very much. Like, but he's older. Like, he's an older guy. He's got to be like 55, 60, but he looks like Murad.
Yeah. I think I've seen that guy.
Want to point out this is pretty fucking cool. Aiden Ross reveals Kick is working on a feature called Kick Currency, where viewers can watch streamers and earn real money. It's potentially really spicy. I would assume it is. Maybe it's an off-chain kind of token, so we'll see. But if it is a crypto, again, fucking huge. Fucking, like, just huge. Like, fucking massive. Here, wait, where? Here is the video. 2 minutes. I think we should listen to the whole thing, because I think when it starts going, you'll want to hear it. It's really good. It's, again, him explaining why everything happening means we've evolved. We're actually better. So here we go. Echo alert, guys.
This is my core argument, and this is probably one of the most important slides in my presentation, right? Ready? Meme coins are not a vampire attack against crypto tech. Meme coins are a vampire attack against crypto tech tokens. That's a big difference here. You understand? So I love technology, and I'm all for decentralization. I've been supporting thousands of different things in crypto since 2014. But we need to separate the tokens. We're trying to get... So here is the biggest thing that you need to understand. A lot of people that are knee-deep in altcoins or altcoin safts that are yet to launch, they tweet things like the rise of meme coins is a sign, is the end of times. It means that the industry is becoming degenerate. It means that the industry is being taken over by Zoomers with brain rot. But the reality is the opposite. This is what you need to understand. The rise of meme coins is a sign that the industry is maturing, because we're finally accepting these coins for what they are. The tech coins, the VC-backed coins, they're actually the fake ones. They're actually massively overvalued. Their valuations don't justify the revenue. And the 95% of their valuations are mimetic anyway. So we're essentially, the emperor has no clothes. We're taking it to the next logical stage, which is you're going to have three asset classes. You're going to have BTC, which is a store of value and the future of gold. You're going to have stable coins. You're going to have temporarily, 30 years from now, they're not going to exist. Third thing, you're going to have, with improved regulations, you're going to have coins that produce revenues, that produce cash flows, and they're going to be valued appropriately, just like modern day equities are by investment bankers. And the fourth thing, and that's the new emerging category, is these tokenized mini religions. Now, you and I can debate whether they're overvalued or undervalued, but they are coming. They are already emerging. And some of them are going to be multi-cycle, just like Doge was.
Spot on, man.
I love it. I love him saying it's the mimetic value of those things that's gone. Like that was the speculation, the speculative part people were playing in the platform tokens. That's gone. That's why the liquidity leaves those, comes to meme coins. And I like just saying that it's these mini religions. It's all about influencers and people who just demand so much attention. How much are people willing to spend on them in their ecosystem, on their merch, on their whatever, and then just to be memeing in that ecosystem. And there is a value to that, which it is new. It's so weird that equals meme coins that are worth a lot, but that is what it has evolved into. And then, last point. He said stable coins go away, and he's right. He's right. 30 years, whatever it takes, stables go away, because crypto at some point does not look like it does now with all this speculation. There will always be some tokens to speculate on, but most of them will become pretty stable on their own over time. So,
I mean, my mind is being blown here a little bit. Like, I'm sorry, but like, mini religions, like, honestly, dude, like, are we serious about that? Like, who
makes sense?
What do you think Logan Paul is?
Okay, so Henry, here's my point: is that like, in my experience with crypto, People only give a shit about projects that are making money. If they're not making money, they don't give a shit. Like, meaning that I don't see any religious loyalty to anything, period. If it's lame and it's not making money, it's out of here. That's why everything goes to zero most of the time anyway. So like,
But I just think he means like it's religious while it's happening. Like, this is my token, I'm pumping this. It doesn't mean people aren't fickle and are going to move on when it goes to zero or it's crashing. But I think it's just that idea. What's that?
That's like almost you have to hop from wave to wave in order to.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is that like the value is the thing that I think is the most important measure of all of these things. So like getting rid of stable coins doesn't make sense to me, because people are going to always want a stable to run back to in order to do exactly what we all do, which is buy in, try to go up, sell while it's up, and then get stable and then get back in at lower market caps to do the whole same thing again. I don't see people actually giving shit about Mudang. You said that a million times, Hudah.
Great.
Where's the community for that? Like, people only care about one meme. How much money am I making and how happy am I to meme about a fucking hippo while it's going well?
You have to also look at these mini religions are not just memes. They're anything that's popular. It could be a religion around a game. It's a religion around an influencer, a religion around your favorite band. It's just anything that's popular, and that meme coins happen to capture excitement in a monetary way around whatever that is, and people get fanatic about it. And that's the same thing, religious or fanatic or whatever it is. It's just capturing the energy of around those things. And some of those do last forever, and most of them do not. Most of them do not, but some of them will. Some of these will be a forever thing. I think maybe it was a different clip, maybe from the same interview, but talked about we'll have one of these memes probably that becomes multi-generational, kind of like Doge. It lasts between cycles. It becomes maybe a forever thing. Most of them we will not. You're spot fucking on there, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be a bummer. I really don't. I think that we have to make sure during good times that we're not fooling ourselves into a lot of what fancy influencers say about certain things, because like it just, I don't know. It doesn't.
I think it's true. I think it's true. I think it literally just we've talked for the better part of 6 months plus about how meme coins just short track everything people want out of this space anyway. For the most part, they don't actually care about anything other than profits. The liquidity's there with meme coins. It's easy. If you're playing alts, I think he makes a great point. Like, you're just playing overvalued memes at that point. With fictitious valuations, with these ideas that you're just going to make a lot of money. And like, yes, there will be outliers, and that's like, there will be alts that make people money. But no, I buy that idea that the masses.
It's difficult to be like, oh, don't worry about the store of value that comes back to a blockchain within gas fees and actual money that's coming in. Let's worry about a bunch of memes that someone can create with no real work whatsoever and store your money there. It seems like a real stretch.
Ooh, I don't think he's saying that. I didn't take that. I don't think I think his store of value is Bitcoin. And I think everything else is just fair game to
well, he's saying that a bunch of like blockchains and things like that are overvalued for what they have, and their memeability, I forget what he said, but their memeability is now wiped away, and so it's just overvalued on that sort of level. But there is a value there. There is a value there, which is that they do make fees and things like that off that blockchain, whereas in some of these shit coins don't do any of that. And you made that point, Henry.
Yeah. What's interesting though is that, like, if you think of an alt, like, what are you speculating on? You're just speculating on something, right? You're speculating on a chain that even if they're making money, you just think that means that token value should be more. But like, when you think of it, like, it's just speculation. Whether 10 people or 100,000 people are using that chain, like, there's enough tokens out there for people to use that chain. Right? Like, it's not like you have to worry with the kind of supplies that these chains have. Like, well, there's not enough for people to be able to use it and operate on the chain. There's tons of them. There's tons. So like, to me, the idea that you have chains valued at, I should look one up. Like, what's the valuation of, easy.
Like,
right?
Ripple, 100 billion market cap. And if it wasn't that on its own, again, just those 3 point, Ripple and Cardano, 100 bill on their own. it doesn't make sense, and then that does mean people
Who
are
the
just
fuck's using
memeing it.
Cardano?
They'll rip
Who's
the
using
army, you know what I
Cardano
mean?
for anything? Yeah,
Very few, man.
it's a good point. And Joe, I see yours too.
No, my speculation is purely on. This is so terrible, but like my speculation on most of these shit coins is like none of this is worth anything. It's jumping on whatever crowd excitement is happening at the moment and getting out before they all realize that it's a bunch of bullshit. Like that's kind of my speculation. And a lot of it was on the NFT market as well, because like there's just a handful of shit that's going on. And on top of that, like, do I believe in a lot of these shit coins? Do I believe that Murad isn't holding a bunch of them and that's why the value goes up and that's why we're playing this game? Because if he sells, then everybody's fucked at that point. Like there just seems to be a lot of like, I don't trust that there's an actual legitimacy to a lot of these things. And so I'm playing a game. I'm speculating and I'm trying to get the fuck out before it all goes away.
Guys, I gotta fly. I really do. Sorry.
No, you're good. We're at our hour, so
I just gotta head out. So.
Yep. Well, let's wrap it. I'm
here
going to
tomorrow.
mention like 2 billion in volume in the Bitcoin ETFs today. Massive day, guys. Thank you for hanging with us. Happy birthday, Henry. I love you, man. Hope your evening's awesome. And guys, we will see you tomorrow. I think. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Sorry for the FUD, y'all. I hope I'm keeping you honest, but
Good, reasonable takes, brother.
I appreciate that.
It's good shit. Guys, have a great night. See ya.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everyday. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots will live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
We're gonna be so fucking rich, Joe. We're gonna be so fucking rich.
What's up with the comments? I can't ever see the comments. Do I have to like do anything in order to see comments? Do I have to stream it on YouTube while it's going on streaming?
Unfortunately, for now, yeah.
That's how it's going on.
For now, I gotta either switch to OBS where I can actually pop it up on the screen, which I really want to do, or I think we're building a little custom thing that'll just to put it on screen here. So
Because I'm not seeing any of like the lemons or the edges, like
Lemon
that
ditched us.
totally.
I don't see Lemon much anymore. We missed you, man.
Oh, wow. I never liked his ass anyway. Fuck,
No.
piece of shit. No, I'm only kidding. I fucking love him regardless.
Shit.
He's a day oneer. But that's cool. I hope he's doing well. Seems like all the Brits they leave us at some point, don't they?
Yeah.
Peters, the lemons.
Maybe he's moving. I think they upped their what is it? Their what was the tax they just jacked? The God, my brain ain't working.
Income tax or the sales tax?
Not that. What's the capital gains? Capital gains tax.
Oh, yeah, they want
30-something%.
Yeah.
Wild shit.
Yeah, that's
Hope you have a great night, man.
Yeah, you too, man. What was the sentiments in the comments today? What was it telling Joe to shut the fuck up? Or
No. I think in general, I don't know. I think everybody's just excited. I don't know if anybody feels strongly one way or another. I think everybody open-minded. I think everybody senses what's coming. But in general, people just chatting, having fun. So,
OSF liked our my rec drinks.
good shit.
thing.
We'll get him.
We'll get them, right? You're gonna hit him up.
Yep.
Hit that
Yep.
fucker up. We need to try that stuff
We're
on
thirsty,
the show.
bro. We're thirsty, Mr. OSF.
Thirsty are you? All right, man. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know if you need anything or if you
Yeah.
want to